All right, people, we are back. We are back. I needed to get in early today because I have been receiving all kinds of feedback about my magic. All kinds of feedback. And people are saying, it's not real. The magic's not real. The magic's not real. And I'm thinking we're going to talk about the magic and being real today, right here, right now, with this ball. This is going to happen. But kids, make sure you are set up in a spot right now in a spot right now where you can see everything that's happening right here. Parents, get out. Go do something else. Have 20 minutes. It is National Crayon Day. We are doing crayon stuff. But first we got magic. And people have been telling me for the last couple days that this isn't really magic, right? Like the ball just disappears, whatever. Well, here's what's gonna happen today, people. Here's what's gonna happen today. I've got this ball right here, and I need you to understand that not only am I going to make this ball like be all over the place, I'm ready to make this thing levitate. And I know we're just back in school, so that might not be a word that you know yet. Understand that. But we're going to make this thing float in the air. Yes, this thing right here float. Kids, get ready. Look into my eyes. Kids, look into my eyes because you're about to be mesmerized. Mesmerized. Are you ready? Are your teeth brushed? If they're not brushed, we'll do that later. But right now, be ready because right here, we are going to make this ball right here levitate, float in the air. Float in the air. So I want to make sure that we are live up here so people can see this crazy, incredible, whatever we're calling it right now, because this is unbelievable. We are live. Here we go. Make sure you, hang on. Ooh, let's get this out. So make sure that you tell us, people, tell us where you are watching The Incredible Magic and Books National Crayon Day. We've got books. I can't wait. But before we do that, let's make sure that this, oh my goodness, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I think I am. I know it because my mind is strong, people. My mind is strong. This ball is about to float in the air. Oh no, what has he done? All right. So, you're welcome, people. You are welcome. Floating in the air ball. I'm going to let you sit there and just think about it for a second. Something from the ceiling. Don't worry about it. Yes, that just happened. You can try to think about how that worked all day. That's fine. But give yourself a break from it right now because we have stories to read. People, it's National Crayon Day. I didn't even know that was a thing until Mrs. Newton told me it's a thing. So I've got all of these crayons, sanitized, all of these crayons. I have two books that we are going to read today, two of Mrs. Newton's favorite books when it comes to crayons. One is A Crayon Story by Michael Hall, and another is The Day the Crayons Quit, right? So we've got a couple of things that we want to read to you today. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to start with The Day the Crayons Quit and then get into Read a Crayon Story. So day one of online learning was yesterday. Our hope is honestly that all that happened yesterday was a call to make sure that we connected with you, all the learners, all the kids, and make sure that we're connected moving forward. So that was the big thing for yesterday. And today, you should be hearing from someone at school. Absolutely today, you should make sure that happens. If that doesn't happen, please let us know. And it just means that we don't have the correct contact information because everybody will get a call today. So, all right. So we are looking forward to what that looks like moving forward. But most importantly for us, people, kids, stay connected and take care of each other. And that's really it, right? That's really it. We got to take care of each other right now. Kids, make sure you're taking care of your family at home, right? Help out. Please help out. Please. We got to make sure that we're helping everybody. So our two stories today, bam. The Day the Crayons Quit and Read a Crayon Story. We're going to start with The Day the Crayons Quit. Now, are you all still mesmerized by the ability that I have to make things float? Watch. Maybe it doesn't work with books. I don't know. Maybe this book is broken. I don't know. The ball floated. You saw it happen. You saw it happen. I know you did. Right? Right. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. All right, Drew, let's see what we got here. Okay. The Day the Crayons Quit. Thank you to Mrs. Newton for making sure that we had this book. All right. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey, Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out, coloring fire engines, apple strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts at Valentine's Day, and I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Red Crayon is upset. Oh my goodness, look at Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm gonna completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I am neither. I am beige, and I am proud. I am also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when's the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? That was super funny. All right, Duncan, great crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color all by myself. And don't even get me started on rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling all those things with such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know, and so are all the tiny rocks, pebbles. How about those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the color that as the page that you're using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or fill in some empty space when there's other things, and it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things that are colored in by other colors, all of which they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my work. Loads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problem and wish to congratulate you on a very successfully coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Well, that's interesting. The green crayon is happy. Go Crickets. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell the orange crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would call him, but we are no longer on speaking terms. And I can prove that I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on the field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you. The big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I'm clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Orange, you glad I'm here? I like Orange Crayon. Sense of humor, right? He can't make things float, but that's okay. You know, we all can't do that. Your pal and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Did I mention that I can make things float in the air? Did we talk about that? Okay. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year and the year before and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all the oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is that I'm so short and stubby, I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me more sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need some clothes. Help, your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Poor Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to color. And of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy. So that gave him an idea. I'm very excited because I don't know what's next. Oh my goodness. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. What did Duncan do? Right? Duncan used all of the crayons, all of them, and a little blue, right? And some pink. I see some pink in there. There's your purple dinosaur. We got different color whale. Oh my goodness. Very cool. And an A for creativity. Oh, that's awesome. Check that out. So cool. What a great book! That's fantastic. The Day the Crayons Quit. Thank you, Mrs. Newton, for that book. That's a fantastic book. I love it. And I love the outside. Actually, the outside, it's almost like it was colored on. It's a very cool book. Very cool book. If you don't have that book, that's a good book to look into. The other book we have for you today is Red, A Crayon's Story by Michael Hall. And this is one that Mrs. Newton recommended. She's like, you have to read this book. This is a great book. I'm like, all right, let's read this book. That's fantastic. Let's make it happen. So this is a story about a crayon, I know, and I wrote it for you. Michael Hall, A Crayon's Story. Here we go. A Crayon's Story, as told to you by me. All right. We're going to make sure that we can do this the right way. He was red. But he wasn't. What? Oh, he's red, but he maybe not all red. But he wasn't very good at it. That's blue. His teacher thought he needed more practice. I'll draw a red strawberry, then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. But he couldn't. Really. Like this? Oh my. Let's try again. His mother thought he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. But that made a big greenish one. Yuck. Oops. His grandparents thought he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. It's nice. It's so you. Do you see the grandparents down here? Very cute. But it so wasn't. Crimson and violet. Oh dear me. Olive, silver, and gray all right there as well. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Amber says, sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all. Hazelnut says, don't be silly. It says red on his label. Cocoa Bean says, he came that way from the factory. Fuchsia says, frankly, I don't think he's very bright. Grape says, well, I think he's lazy. Army Green says, right, he's got to press harder. And Steel Gray says, really apply himself. Sunshine says, give him time, he'll catch on. And Sea Green says, of course he will. But he didn't catch on. Green had a green frog. Black sheep. Brown cow from brown. Red ack. Oops. Not a red ant. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. This will help hold you together. The scissors thought the label was too tight. One snip should do it. I thought he wasn't sharp enough. Stay still now. And they tried to sharpen him up. But even with all that help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. Green, yellow, black. Oops. One day he met a new friend, Barry. Will you make a blue ocean for my boat? There's Barry's boat right there. I can't. I'm red. Will you try? So he did. Thank you. It's perfect. You're welcome. It was easy, said the red crayon. And he didn't stop there. Blue jeans, blue bells, blue bird, blue whale. I'm blue. He was blue. And everyone was talking. Olive says, my son is brilliant. Amber says, who could have known he was blue? Hazelnut says, I always said he was blue. Cocoa Bean says, it was obvious. Barry says, his blue ocean really lifted me. All of his work makes me more happy, said Sea Green. Brown says, his blue strawberries are my favorite. Apple Green says, he's so intense. Yellow says, I'm going to make a green lizard with him, a really big one. Gray says, I hear he's working on a huge new project. And Scarlet says, he's really reaching for the sky. They found some talents in him, didn't he? And he really was. Well, he just had to find out what he was like on the inside. Huh? This was fantastic. What a great opportunity. This is a great book. A fantastic book. And this was a great book. A fantastic book. We were very lucky to read both of these books today. Thank you, Mrs. Newton. It is National Crayon Day. So if you have crayons at home, like these, find a way to get some coloring done today. And if you got a picture that you could post using crayons, post it up there. We would love to see what you create today, right? If you have time, if you want to, that is just something if you'd like to do. If you're looking for an activity for today. Our job is to try to provide some of these opportunities for you, and we call them daily learning opportunities, and that's what we want to do for you as much as we possibly can. You are incredible. You're so special. We miss you, right? Absolutely we miss you, and we hope that we can see you even this way every day moving forward because we really care about you, and we just want to stay connected, okay? So thank you so much. Parents, we hope you had 22 minutes. You, parents, honestly, you might still be sitting there in your chair after the first couple minutes and seeing the magic trick and just being that astounded. I understand. First time I made the ball float and just float, like I felt the same way, right? I was there for hours. It happens. Don't worry. Don't feel bad about that. It's okay. We love you and we miss you and we just want to stay connected to you. We will be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock for a new story, and we look forward to seeing you then. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I know that our teachers loved yesterday connecting with you and seeing your faces, either on a video chat or even hearing your voices on a call, and we're going to do more of that today. So have a wonderful, wonderful day, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right? Go Crickets.